Hello there, and welcome to the Manifestors Circle. Today we'll learn about the revolutionary teachings of Neville Goddard, the spiritual teacher who showed how the power of imagination could shape your reality and manifest your deepest desires. Though sometimes controversial, Neville is considered the man behind the law of attraction and the creator of the law of assumption. Born February 19, 1905, Neville Goddard spent his early years as a dancer. He met his first wife during this time and they had a son together. Shortly after that, he had a conversation with a Scotsman where they discussed metaphysics, and the man gave Neville a stack of books about the power of the human mind. This interaction served as a catalyst to pursue his new interest in mystical and spiritual matters. As a result, he left the entertainment industry and devoted his full attention to his teachings. Though his marriage to his first wife was short-lived, he remained single until he used a powerful manifestation technique to attract his second wife. In 1943, Neville was drafted. He had a wife and they just had a daughter together. He felt he was too old to be a soldier and felt called to be home with his wife and daughter. Using his imagination and manifestation techniques, Neville shared that after just 3 weeks of training, he received an honorable discharge. At one of Neville's lectures, he shared that he manifested a voyage from New York to Barbados to see his family during the Depression without any money of his own. Neville's teachings were a bit controversial at the time. He believed that we are all God and that the Bible was a psychological book designed to help you master your imagination to create the life you want. He asserted that the Bible is a book of symbolism and we must know how to interpret the metaphors to understand it. He taught that each person is a manifestation of the divine consciousness and that we are all connected in a fundamental way. According to Goddard, everyone is you pushed out, which means that every person we encounter in life is a reflection of ourselves and that our interactions with others are interactions with different aspects of our consciousness. He also introduced the law of assumption. This law states that whatever we assume becomes our reality. Therefore, the key to using the law of assumption to manifest your goals is to assume that your desire is already fulfilled. While similar to the law of attraction, there are a few differences. The law of assumption is about assuming a feeling of already having what we desire, whereas the law of attraction is about aligning your actions with your thoughts. Goddard had an interesting idea about using our imaginations to shape our reality. He thought that if we really focus on what we want and vividly picture ourselves living it, we can make it happen. So it's all about using our imagination to bring our desired reality into being. Neville Goddard's ladder technique requires you to imagine climbing a ladder every night before going to sleep. Repeat this for 3 nights and then going about your life as usual. Then within a few days, you will climb a ladder identical to the one you've imagined. With this technique, it is essential to be specific when using your imagination. Imagine every detail of this ladder. For example, imagine this ladder's color, height, width, and material. If imagining things in your mind's eye is challenging, you can write down details. Neville coined the phrase SATS, or the state akin to sleep, which is the time before you fall asleep. Imagine climbing the ladder as soon as you begin to fall asleep. Go up and down the ladder several times, and don't skimp on the details. The next step may sound counterintuitive, but it's designed to help us let go. Write notes that say, "I will not climb a ladder," and spread them throughout your home. The idea is that we won't focus heavily on climbing the ladder. Repeat this for 3 nights and wait and see. According to Neville, we could expect to encounter the same type of ladder we imagined in the most serendipitous way. That's just it. This is a framework to help you manifest what you want. Start small with a ladder or flower. Imagine it with great detail and see how it manifests in your life. Neville Goddard helped the world realize that by using our imagination to create the reality we want, we can unlock the full potential of our minds and live the lives we desire. We hope you enjoyed learning about Neville Goddard, the man behind the law of attraction. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe for more daily lessons on manifestation and the law of attraction from the Manifestors Circle.